Now, there's no chance we're going to challenge the record dating back to 1962, where February 3rd ended up at 74 degrees. But look at this. Here we sit at the noon hour, and we're already sitting at 58 at Joplin Regional Airport. Smattering of 55s, 54s, really surrounding that throughout southeast Kansas. 57, kind of popular number there in southwest Missouri. And remember, we've still got about 2 to 3 hours before we top out. Have noticed a big difference in the wind tracker. Early this morning, we were sitting really about 5 to 8 miles per hour. You can almost double that, especially to the north. Chinook coming in at 15 miles per hour. But look at this temperature change compared to where we were Tuesday yesterday. A 20-degree difference in Girard, Lamar, and Fort Scott. Just absolutely ridiculous temperatures. Who would have thought Cody, Nebraska would ever see 64 on February the 3rd? Now, let's talk watches and warnings. A couple that I do want to point out right here. This is the impending Arctic front that we have moving in. Those are winter weather warnings. That right there in northern Iowa, that's a blizzard warning that they're anticipating. So all this low pressure that we're seeing up in the Pacific Northwest, that is headed right through the heartland. Also, too, we were talking about the weather in Tampa, Florida, of course, site of Super Bowl 55, Raymond James Stadium. Now, Tampa and Sarasota able to carve out just around this freeze watch. That's right, a freeze watch. Now, you have to remember, watches and warnings are based solely on geographical location and historical norms. So when we say freeze watch for this portion, yeah, that means they're going to get close down there, but nothing like what we'd expect to experience here in the early February. So what we've got, a couple low pressure systems, large low ones. Of course, that's the nor'easter. That snow really breaking up now, kind of runs from D.C., scattered through the northeast, give them a chance to clean everything out. But this high pressure that we're being gifted on this Wednesday, it is going to move toward the mid-Atlantic. The low pressure from the Pacific Northwest system, boom, headed right for us. And what that's going to do is usher in some extremely cold Arctic temperatures here just in time for the weekend. So get out and enjoy this Wednesday, because that sunshine, it's not going to go anywhere. That's wispy cloud cover. That's not even the thick variety. It's been absolutely wonderful if you haven't had a chance to enjoy it outside. So we'll throw up some 60s here. Still going to put the 7-day forecast at about 59, because those areas we see in the mid-50s right now, probably topping out about 57, 58. Yeah, we'll see some 60, 61. So we'll just kind of average that out in the long run. And then overnight, increasing cloud cover as the cold front approaches from the northwest. Top left-hand corner of your screen. After it makes it over the Rockies, shows up as rain to begin with Thursday morning. Not looking at anything severe, but it's just the beginning. I think the big factor is when we do the temperature comparison right there, and you see the backside of that cools down, and it cools down quickly. So as we get into the later morning hours, wintry mix presents itself for our northern counties, and not quite done, because as this band drops down, our temperatures continue to fall. We could see a little bit of snow right there along I-44 as well until it dives off to the southeastern portion of the U.S. And it's going to be abnormally cold this weekend for most of the contiguous 48. You're going to hear the old phrase polar vortex used before we actually get to Monday. And look at those overnight lows, 13, 22, and 12 in a span from Saturday to Tuesday.
Ooh, you know what? I'm liking that the lows are a little bit higher than they were projected yesterday.
Yeah, but it
trying to look positively.
It gives you an idea that that 12 wasn't up there yesterday.
No.
We had to advance it a day.
I know.
So now, yeah.
But you had it down to like 5 on Saturday night.
I think it was 6 yesterday. Yeah, from Saturday into Sunday.
We can keep it in the teens.
Went ahead and kept that at 13 and added in a 12.
Well, it's not going to feel much different. Yeah. It's going to be cold. That's what it's going to be.
Yes.
Bundle up. All right. Thanks, Michael.